Hello, everyone. Welcome to this YouTube channel called Life in Bengaluru. The first video is going to be a very standard and a video which mostly all YouTubers initially go for, which is a what's in my makeup bag video. Now, this makeup bag is from Target, from USA, where I was initially staying. Now, this is an everyday bag which I carry with me to work, and also as I'm getting ready for work, this is what I use and all the products that I use to get ready. So, let me show you what's in this bag, and I will go one by one. So, the very first thing I start off with is usually this eye cream by MAC, and it helps keep my under eyes as well as my eyelids pretty soft and wrinkle free. So I tend to use this a very small amount initially, and then I like to usually moisturize my lip, and for that I make use of two lip balms. This is a Neutrogena lip balm, and this is a Carmex one. I usually interchange with either of them. Now, I don't go with a concealer or a foundation. I don't have a routine that way. All I use is usually a MAC Studio Fix. Sorry, the MAC Studio Fix in the shade NC35. Now, this is a compact as well as a powder foundation, so it has very good coverage as well as it stays on for a really long time. So this is what I usually use without any foundation, and I don't use a moisturizer because I just have kind of oily skin, so I don't need a foundation or a moisturizer. So I go in straight with the Studio Fix, and I usually use it with my Kabuki brush, which I got from a Health and Glow store close to my house. Um, a long time ago. This is about 4 years old, and the quality hasn't gone down. And this is excellent quality. I just love this brush because of how thick it is, and you can wash it. I washed it many times, and nothing has happened. I have no hair fall, nothing from this brush. So the quality has remained the same. It doesn't have any name on it, so I don't even have the packaging because I got it so many years ago. And so this is an excellent brush. Now, on the days when I do feel I have kind of dark eyes, or my dark circles are showing up a little more, or I do have to conceal any pimple or acne, for on the more fancier days when I want to dress up a little more, that's when I usually go with this MAC concealer. This is in the shade NC40, and this is again the Studio Finish concealer with SPF 35. And as you can see, I've used it quite a bit. Sorry, struggling to open this. And I usually go in straight with my fingers, or I use a cotton pad like a earbud to use this. But this is on very rare occasions. I don't use it very often. Now, once I'm done with that, I go in with my favorite MAC blush. Now, this is in the shade Fairly Precious Extra Dimension Blush. Now, this is a very peachy pink with some amount of golden glitter to it, and it adds a lot of shimmer. I use it like a brush as well as a highlighter. So as you can see, this is how it looks. It looks more golden on the camera, but it is more pink in real life. And I usually use it with my Luxie brush. Now, this Luxie brush I received through a packaging called the Ipsy. It's a makeup subscription bag in the US, and I received it along with that in one of my monthly Ipsy bags. So this is a really good brush that I just use for, just for blush. Now, I don't apply blush every single day, but just now and then. And then I have this Himalaya herbal kajal that I use sometimes occasionally. I tend to not use a lot of kajal or eyeliner because my eyes, it smudges a lot, because as I mentioned, I do have slightly oily skin, so it does smudge a lot for me within a couple of hours, like an hour or two. And I end up with panda eyes, so I usually tend to avoid any sort of kajal or eyeliner on a daily basis. But on the days when I do dress up a bit, I use the Lakme Absolute Precision eyeliner. I Liquid eyeliner. Trying to focus here. So this is the Lakme Absolute Precision liquid liner. Now this is a really good eyeliner, and the pen is not very thick. It's kind of medium compared to like some of the other tips that I have seen. Though the only issue with this is that it again smudges, and the life is also not very long, in the sense that once it smudges like within an hour or an hour and a half for me. So this is not my go-to eyeliner, but this is what I have currently in my bag, and I'm trying to get done with it so I can move on to a better eyeliner. Now, moving on, this is another blush that I have by The Balm, and this is the Hot Mama blush come eyeshadow. Now, this is almost in a very similar shade in as the MAC blush that I showed you. This is again a peachy pink with some gold glitter in it, and this is a really good blush as well. And I'm trying to. This is from an Ipsy subscription bag again. Now I have a hand cream by Crabtree and Evelyn in the shade rose. In the the flavor rose water, and this is really good. It's non-greasy and it moisturizes pretty well. Now in my company, I do have to wear gloves all the time, so I tend to have very dry hands when I take them off. So I try to moisturize my hands using this ultra moisturizing hand therapy hand cream now and then. Now I do have perfume that I just keep with me. This is by one, you know, it's by Note. It's called Note. Sorry, not One Note. I was going to say One Note. This is Note. And this again came with the Ipsy bag. You're going to see a lot of things from my Ipsy bag in my collection, but that's a really good subscription bag, and you get 5 products every month, and this was one of them. So I keep this with me, handy dandy. Just you can spray it on your palms, or on your behind your ears and on your neck, and it does a good job. Now, moving on, I do have this mascara again. This is by again by the Lakme Absolute line. This is the Flutter Secrets Dramatic Eyes Mascara. You're unable to zoom onto this because of the plastic that's covering this, and this mascara has the same issue as the liquid eyeliner, that it doesn't last very long and it smudges my eyes like crazy. It gives me panda eyes, and I just hate that. So I don't use it very often, but these two was just a gift for me, and I was trying to use it. I've been using it for 2 weeks now, and I'm not a big fan. Now, moving on, these are all some of the lip shades that I have here with me. Now, this is the Lakme Absolute in the shade Mauvet. It's a beautiful, beautiful, very light pink that you can wear for work, and it's not very bright. It's a mauve shade. Okay, and then I'm gonna rush through. This is the CoverGirl Oh Sugar lip balm along with a lipstick. It gives you a very slight pink in the shade. It's in the shade Spice, and I really like it. It's very moisturizing. And then I have the Maybelline Color Bloom. On days when I don't feel like wearing a lipstick, this is all I wear. This usually kind of just stains my lip, and it lasts for a really long time, about 3 to 4 hours. And it depends again on the shade of your lip. So the color that it takes will depend on the shade of your lip. And then I have this MAC in Creme Sheen on hold. So this is a pink shade which looks more red. it's more of a pinkish orange, I would say. And this is all like, good for office wear because it's not too bright and eye catchy. And then I have this one from my Ipsy collection by Trestique, and it's in the shade what shade is this? Mini lip crayon Tuscan wine. So this is going to be a very wine and very dark shade. And so what I usually do is, this is a Sonia Kashuk lip crayon in velvet matte. Okay. And this, sorry, so this is in spicy nude, and so this has a very very nude undertone, and it kind of mattes out my lips. So what I usually do is combine that along with this for a little bit of a color. Okay, it gives me a mild red or wine shade, and then I go on with this Lakme Absolute lip gloss, and this is in the plump and shine lip gloss. Now I don't know if this has a shade because I've never come across that. I guess not. And so this is just a very very basic mauve with glitter, and I may top it off with that, I may not top it off with that. I use it not as much. So like I said, the gift was Lakme Absolute lip gloss with the mascara, the eye pencil, and a couple of other things which I haven't opened yet, which I haven't started. So these are the things which I started using the past 2 weeks. And then I have this Bath and Body Works pocket sanitizer in Boardwalk Vanilla Cone, and I just have it with me. Has a strong vanilla note, but I use it now and then. So these are all the products in my everyday makeup bag, and let me know what you think and if you have any comments, and I can show you some other contents pretty soon. I'm still working on, I'm thinking I'm going to be more of a spontaneous YouTuber rather than plan my videos and say, okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you can watch out for my video. I think I'm going to be more of a lifestyle person, and, in general, on an everyday, how does the day go? What do I do in a day? And stuff like that. So, thank you for watching, and please leave comments. I would love to read that. Thank you.